Metadata Utility Linked Table Manager. In the event that a user should get this type of a message that a backend is not found when launching Metadata Utility, then this video is for you. Such situation, click on yes, which Metadata Utility will prompt with a message indicating the three major pieces of information that will be needed for any given backend in linked table management. The first value is the backend name, including the extension. The second is the full path name, including the actual backend name. And the third is the full path for the template to the corresponding backend that is being edited. Once the user has read this message and clicked OK, Metadata Utility will prompt the user with a second message indicating the number of backends that for that particular version of Metadata Utility are required. Once it clicked OK, linked table management will open. To edit a backend, simply double-click on a given backend record to set up that record in edit mode. Once in edit mode, we will see that the appropriate records are set in edit mode, and that will be highlighted with a yellow background. To enter a full path, simply either copy and paste that location onto that field, or double click, as we see in the example here, to open a browsed section in Metadata Utility, a Windows Explorer browse to file section in which a user can navigate and select the appropriate backend, and once selected, click OK, which Metadata Utility then will enter automatically that path on the database backend full path field. Once that is complete, then proceed to add the third value, which is the database backend template full path field as well. Similarly to the previous database backend full path field, a user has the option to copy and paste the full path, including the backend file name and extension, or double click to once again open a browse to file window to select the appropriate backend, in this particular example the template, and once found, simply click on it and select OK, which Metadata Utility will then enter automatically onto the appropriate field. In the event that a user managed to delete all the information, then in that particular case we would have an empty linked table management window, and in that particular case, to enter each backend, we will click on the add new button, and again, once that the button is clicked on the edit list message requesting to add or edit the list, select yes, which will set up the linked table management window in edit mode. Then once again proceed to double click to set the records in edit mode, and we start always from the first backend going in ascending order. So we start with the first record, and to enter a brand new backend, we have the option to simply double click on the database backend full path to open the browse to backend window. And once that backend has been selected, then Metadata Utility will not only enter the full path backend, but also enter the backend name on that appropriate field as well. Once that has been completed, then proceed to double click on the database backend full path field to open also a browse to file window to select the appropriate backend in question. Once found, click on OK. You have Metadata Utility enter that full path on that database backend template full path field. We will then repeat the entire process for each backend until all backends have been entered in linked table management. Once completed, then we simply select on the close button to have Metadata Utility open and launch the application again. Alternatively, if a user wishes to update a backend without having received an error message during the launch of the application, then that can also be done through the main switchboard. In that particular case, we click on Maintenance Switchboard, followed by clicking on Linked Table Manager, which will always first again prompt with the message of the three major pieces of information that are needed, as we already have seen in this video, followed by confirming the number of backends necessary depending on the version that a user has currently installed in their system. Once clicked OK, then Metadata Utility will open up the linked table management window. For any question or questions with regard to this functionality, and or any other questions with regard to any of the features built in Metadata Utility, we welcome our users to click on any of the available videos that we have on those functionalities, as well as to visit our website, where we have detailed step-by-step instructions on each of the functionalities built in Metadata Utility that enable users to fully manage their entire Windows Media Center movie library, movie information, also known as metadata information. Our website is metadatautility.com. We thank you for watching.